Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm so glad that you're here. So right now I will be discussing to you a certain topic that was given to me. But before we will start, I will be giving you some rules. So rule number 1, you need to listen very carefully. Rule number 2, you need to remove all the distractions if any or if you have some right now. And rule number 3, the most important rule of all is just enjoy. Just enjoy listening to this report. But before that, I will be giving you some icebreaker. I named this icebreaker as bet for the best. So you need to choose what's best for you or what fits for you. Let's go. So, if given the chance, would you rather read a book or watch a movie? What's your choice? You have 3 seconds. I know you have your answer right now. Next, would you rather paint or draw? Next, I know it's out of the topic, but I would like you to answer this question. Would you rather have your dream job or find your true love? I know you have your answer. So let's proceed to the next game, the name the gibberish. I will giving you some phrase or some particular phrase, and you will be guessing what are the words that those phrases are pertaining to. So let's proceed. Heart appear session. Heart appear session. So do you have your answer already? Let's check it out if you have the same answer. The answer is art appreciation. Very good. Next. Sauce say 80. Sauce say 80. What's your answer? Let's check. The answer is society. Very good. Next. Heart clay text. Heart clay text. Let's check what's the answer. The answer is art critics. So these words that I gave to you right now, we will be tackling this one, or we will be encountering this one now in my report. So let's proceed. Welcome to art appreciation subject. So I know our teacher already discussed about what is art, how to mix colors using primary colors, and how to draw using the line art. And right now, before I will be discussing to you my topic, let me introduce myself first. My name is John Ray Pasena. I am from BS Ed in English student second year, afternoon class. Welcome to lesson 5. Our topic for this day is all about, is art for everybody? And this question will be answered at the end of the topic. And art and the society, what are the relevance and the connection between art and the society? So let's proceed. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. This is very true because again, art is subjective. Maybe it's beautiful to you but not beautiful to him or her. And next, art is not always about pretty things. It's about what happened to us and how our lives are affected. Again, art is not just about the external beauty, but it's all about the values that art is pertaining to you, or what are the effects of art in your life or in our lives. Next, we need to answer this question. Is art for everybody? I will give you 5 seconds to think of your answer. Is art really for everybody? Okay, thank you. Yes, art is really for everybody because it's the responsibility of the artist to show or to showcase or to express their artworks to everyone. But unfortunately, or sadly, there are persons who will not appreciate your art. And that's why there's this what we call art for the few. Next, does art really have a direct impact on society? Again, does art really have a direct impact on society? So again, this question will be answered later on. So let's proceed. So there are certain influences of art in the society, and these are as follows: the changing of opinions, instilling values, and translating experiences across space and time. So it will make people more open and tolerant of other people's views and opinions. It will change your opinion. It will instill values. You will get value in that particular art, and also it will translate experiences across space and time. For me, it will connect our time today and the time in the past because of those arts that we will see, or because of those artifacts or artworks or masterpiece that we will be seeing. Next, influences of art in the society. Art affects the fundamental sense of self. Why? Because of art, it will enhance your self-esteem, it will boost your self-esteem, or it will change the perspective on how you see yourself. Next, influences of art in the society. Painting, sculpture, music, literature, and other forms of arts. Because as what I have told you, it will connect our modern time in the past. Because of painting, we will know somehow their culture or traditions before, and also about sculpture or music and literature and any other forms of arts. Next, then the connection between art and society. What are really the connections between the two? So let's proceed. So the connection between art and society, they are directly proportional with each other. Again, they are directly proportional with each other. For me, it's a give and take relationship. Art will benefit to society, and society can benefit to art. Why? Because those artists will get their inspiration to the society, and the society or the people will be the one to buy all the artworks of the artist who made that particular art. And also, it is important in our daily lives. Yes, it's very true. But again, unfortunately, there are people who will not appreciate your art, or maybe because they lack of the education, or they lack those things which they need to know about art or about artwork. Next, for whom should art be made? Again, for whom should art be made? So art is for everybody. Art is for all of us. Art is for everyone. Next, art is for someone who appreciates it. Yes, because those artists, they are making those arts for those people who appreciate it, because those people who will appreciate it will be the one to buy it, or will be the one to buy those particular masterpiece. Next, art is for a group of people. This is for the group of people who shares the same values or culture, or this is what we call the indigenous people. Next, art is for everyone. I know it's just the same with art is for everybody, but art is for everyone, or for those people who are surrounded by expressions or emotions or artwork and creativity. So next, forces behind every creation and production of art. So there are forces behind, or factors behind, those good or great artifacts or great masterpiece or production of art. But before that, we may consider these factors. First is the personal beliefs or values of people, or the personal beliefs or of the artist. So again, it's the art out of your perspectives, or out of the artist's perspectives in life. Next is the practical needs. Yes, it's very true, because they need to sell their artwork, so they need to become practical. Next is the audience's level of consumption. So the artist needs to consider the capacity of the audience to buy or consume their particular artwork. Next, so these are the forces. So the forces are the academic institutions, galleries, museums, ruling classes or people, the media, and also the church. So academic institutions, these are the schools. The galleries and museums, these are the places where the arts will be displayed. They need to consider also the ruling classes or people. You need to understand or to know that there are three classes: the low class people, the middle class people, and the upper class people, which the rich people belongs. And the artist needs to consider this one, because there are arts that are very expensive enough that only rich people can afford. Also, media. The artist needs to consider the forces of media, because they will be the one to publicize all the artworks of the artist. And church also, they need to consider the forces of church, because they will be the one to buy those sculptures or the artworks, which are the artworks which made only for God or for the religion. Next, educating for taste. So we will now tackle or educate our taste for art. But before that, I'd research about educate or how to educate. Educate means give intellectual, moral, and social instruction to someone, especially a child. So again, it's giving instructions. Next, we will tackle about taste or the literal meaning of taste. Taste is the sensation of flavor or perceived in the mouth and throat on contact with substance. So that's the literal meaning of taste. But right now, we will tackle what's really the taste for art. What is taste? It's concerned with our choices of consumption. For example, your choices of fashion, your choices of your art, or the choices of your time, money, and effort. So, I have a question for you right now. What's your taste of having a partner? Again, what's your taste of having a partner? So again, if you answered tall, dark, and handsome, or sexy, or beautiful, those answers that you have right now are examples of taste of an art. So, art can be hardly appreciated because many people has lack of taste, or worse, they are uneducated on how to appreciate an artwork. Again, art is subjective. There are people who will not appreciate your artwork, maybe because they don't like it, or maybe because they are uneducated enough on how to appreciate those particular artwork. Just like me, I don't appreciate abstract art before, but right now I appreciate it because I am now well educated about art. Next, how should we know which to value, or how should we know how to value art? There are these people who are called art critics or art connoisseur. So this art connoisseur, they are a person who, they are a person who is specially competent to pass critical judgments in an art, particularly one of the fine arts or in matters of taste, a discerning judge of the best in any field. So they are best in any field. They are the one who will criticize or give comments about your arts. And also these art critics or art connoisseur, they will be the one to give us details about the value of that particular art, how much is the price of that art. They will give us information of where the art came from or what's the origin or composition of the art. They will help us understand and supplement our knowledge of art forms. I know you do have ideas right now about art, you have your skills about art, but they will be the one to improve that art more. They will be the one to improve that skills into you by giving their critiques or giving their comments about your art. And lastly, because of these art connoisseurs or the art critics, we can now better evaluate our taste and even be wiser in what we buy or consume. We will now improve more and become the best version of ourselves, become the best artist that we can be because of them. If we will just accept those particular criticisms or constructive criticisms that they will give us, or they will give us, and we will be more productive enough to become an artist. And we will also become the artist that we want to be. So that's it, guys, for the lesson 5 is art for everybody and art in the society. I hope you learned something, and thank you so much for listening my report and listening this topic. And have a good day to you. God bless us all. Bye bye.